Welcome back, Daily Show on a Monday. It's the first Monday of December. Mary Cordes back in the studio. How are you doing today?
Good. How are you?
I was up better. I almost had the damn music bed and just lost it at the end.
Just almost.
You know, no one values the Bare Naked Ladies Christmas song.
So I actually love that. We were talking about this last night. That album, because it's Sarah McLachlan and Bare Naked Ladies, and Nick Lowe has this fantastic album called Quality Street, and it's all Christmas music. Like there's rockabilly versions of like Silent Night, and he's got a song like Christmas at the Airport, and it's just a really great Christmas album, and that is an underrated
I think so
song.
too. Every time I'm like, why are we not playing this more?
It's a good one.
Absolutely. You know, Hayner Library is in Christmas mode, I'm imagining.
Yes.
And how is that looking for you?
So we're doing all right. We actually have two events to talk about. One of them is our holiday open house at the Genealogy and Local History Library. So that is this coming Saturday from 11 to 1. And if you've not been into the building when it's decorated, it's like a Victorian inspired
it really is
holiday.
So cool.
It's beautiful. And so we'll have the fireplaces going. The whole building will be decorated in this Victorian era decor. We have all kinds of snacks and crafts and local history related items for people. And also it's a great place because the fireplaces are going to be up and running to have your family picture taken.
Oh, absolutely.
So if you're thinking about it.
Still a little upset that you kind of,
I know.
throw it out there to the public before I could get there. But it really is a great spot if you guys haven't done that yet.
Yeah, it's really pretty. We actually took a family picture there once before, and it's a really pretty place to have a picture taken.
That's awesome. And that's really just a great time to come together and just have a really, really cool Christmas event.
Yeah. My niece was in there the other day to pick up something for the little art show that we're having, and she said, "Aunt Mary, do you know how cool that building is?" I said, "Yeah, Kate, I kind of have an idea." So
now, is it decorated already?
We're working on it.
Cool.
So yeah, but it will be done in time for the event, and then it'll be up for the whole month of December, the rest of the month.
That's all. How is the McAtee's performance coming along? Is that
great?
Cool?
There's still a few seats left. That is filling up. So that's at Lewis and Clark College at the Benjamin Godfrey Chapel.
That'll be so cool.
Yeah.
And that's at 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's going to be 2 o'clock on Sunday. And so if you've not heard them sing before, they're both members of Porch Cafe, which is a local band that is amazing. And they both have fantastic voices.
They just got married.
Yeah. And so they're going to be singing holiday songs. It's just a cool venue to begin with. And we're really glad and thankful to Lewis and Clark Music Department for partnering with us on that program. But they are going to be singing. They're both really great musicians. I just think, if you're looking for something to do on Sunday, 2 o'clock, it's kind of you do your morning thing, go to lunch with some friends, and then come to the concert. So
it really is such a cool setting for it, too.
It's a really neat place.
Have you guys done a Christmas concert there for a while?
We have. We've done one. We have Switchback.
That's right. Yeah.
And Switchback has been coming on a different time now, rather than that. So we've got them coming throughout the year at other times, and then we just decided to change it up for Christmas.
Did you do a Celtic Christmas last year?
We did. Yeah, we did a Celtic Christmas.
That?
Yeah,
Wow.
I know. Got a good memory. And that was a really fun concert too. So.
And now, on the same day, are you guys still doing the Five Nights at Freddy's movie?
So that's for the teens. Yeah,
okay.
That's going to be for the teens. That's in the afternoon. And so there, you can come to the NCG Theater.
That's a nice theater.
Yeah, I love our theater.
Nice theater.
I really love our theater. In fact, I know somebody from Edwardsville, and Edwardsville always has
that's
the
so
nice
true.
stuff. And they come to Alton to go to the theater, and they have their own theater. So
that theater is not looking too good anymore.
I haven't been in it since we got the Alton Theater.
But no reason to.
So that's on our website too. And teens do need to sign up for that because we need to head count because we have a limited number of tickets. Mm-hmm. So that it includes the ticket to the movie, it includes popcorn and soda, all for free for teens. So
that'd be like $85.
So if you're a teen and you want to see that movie, go ahead and give us a call and invite a couple of friends, and you can come see the movie for free and free popcorn and soda.
I think it's so cool that the library provides that, because that really is the community space in which the library is growing into in that next realm of what it looks like.
Absolutely. And it's one of the things that the teens, we always ask them, what do you want to do? And this is one of the things that they said, well, the theater's right there, we really like this, and it's not taking place in the library, but it's getting teens to the library and thinking about that the library is more than just books, that it's a place for them to come, to gather, and hopefully, when they're at that event, they'll start coming to other things that we have and getting them used to coming into the library. So
1,000%. Well, I just think it's really just, and Megan does a great job.
She does a great job.
Everyone on your staff does. And that's what I think so cool too, is your team is awesome.
Yeah,
you really
have great staff.
There's no one that doesn't contribute to the mission of the library.
No, and they're coming up with different events all the time. Like, they'll say, what do you think about trying this? Like, let's try it. If it doesn't work, and we try something else.
Well,
but
I think it's so unique with what Hayner Library is, because it really is more than just a commitment to what a normal library has, because there's such a historical commitment to it as well. And I think that's so unique for what you guys are.
And we have a history of providing things other than, just coming in and getting a book and leaving. I mean, even throughout our entire history, we have Frederick Douglass come and speak at the library, Ralph Waldo Emerson, and Elizabeth Cady Stanton. I mean, we've had a history of doing things and programming other than just books. So,
where'd they speak at? Was it at that?
You know what? I should know this. It was not in our building. I should know this. I don't know this. I'll have to look it up. I'll have to look it up. Yep.
Well, Lacey's coming in on Wednesday.
You can ask
too.
her.
That's so cool. And hey, December 13th, I'm seeing there's going to be a kids' holiday celebration.
Yep. So the kids' holiday party is that day, and so again, no registration needed. We've tried to. A lot of our children's programming eliminate registration, because with kids, you never know. You have every intention in the world of coming, and then somebody gets sick or something happens in the family, and you've made this reservation. So we just have gone ahead and just said, here's the dates that we're having these children's programming for the most part. Just show up, and that one is going to be the 13th, and that's going to take place in our performance room upstairs, because we just don't have enough room to do it in the library, so we do it in our performance room upstairs. So, yeah.
Well, and what I think is really nice too is, and just to throw out before we take a break, is you're closed December 24th through the 29th.
26th.
26th, right?
Yeah.
Oh, and then you're open Saturday.
Yeah.
I like that you're closed that Friday though, the day after. That's cool.
Well, a lot of that is just the fact that over the years, historically, people, they're still in the mode.
Sense.
And so it's like, we're saving taxpayer money on staff and utilities and all of that, because there just isn't the door count to warrant.
I just think it's important though that you guys do that and give them your staff
it's a nice break.
A needed break.
Yeah, because we're open, almost 13 hours a day, 7 days a week. So it's
How are your new hours going? Are they going well?
Going okay. Yeah, I just had a conversation with my sister-in-law about that yesterday, and it was really nice because we still do have the evening opening hours downtown on Wednesday evenings until 7. So it does give people that are coming over from Missouri or coming across the river back home to an evening to still pick up their on-hold materials or use the genealogy library in the evening. But it's also allowed us to shift more staff out to the mall library in the evenings, because that's where the patrons, we're going. So going okay.
Absolutely. Hey, 10:38. You got a moment to take a break with me?
Sure.
We'll come back with Mary Cordes, Executive Director. I don't give out your title too much. That's not fair of me to do. You worked hard for that title.
That's all right.
Executive Director.
Yeah.
I'll be like Don Rickles, and I'll start yelling about it.
More official, more important than I am. I always say it's nice to know people in low places. So yeah.
Oh man, you should see the pond that I'm a big fish in. It's actually the pothole outside. No, we're gonna come back with more Daily Show with Beyond the Shelves next.
What's up? It's Mike Keith. What's up, bro? Back to spotlight other amazing alumni and how they discovered their path at Lewis and Clark. Let's jump into it. This is Dwight Wirtz, president of Wirtz Welding and Tank Service, the nation's premier distributor of tank trailer parts. Dwight has been an outspoken and long-time supporter of the college and is the current chairperson of Lewis and Clark Board of Trustees. Oh, and he's a Lewis and Clark grad.
I'm Dwight Wirtz, and I am a trailblazer.
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible, covering auto, home, business, and life insurance. Our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
Throughout all life stages, you need someone in your corner, guiding you on your health and wellness journey. At OSF Healthcare, that's your primary care provider. Your OSF primary care provider is there for every stage of life. Find a provider today at osfhealthcare.org/primary.
Not sure if you've noticed, but those advertised prices from the other dealers are just a bunch of blah, blah, blah. At Roberts Motors, the advertised price is the price you pay. And that, my friend, is great news for you. Don't fall for their so-called incentives that will leave you banging your head against the wall. Go with Roberts Motors. Prices you can trust and people you will like. That's the Roberts Motors way. And trust me, it's the way to go.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank. The local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
Tomorrow isn't built by dreamers. It's built by doers. Because progress doesn't work unless we do. So at Ameren, we've been hard at work putting energy to work for you. Adding underground cables, installing advanced switches and sensors, storm hardening poles and power lines, making the energy grid stronger today so it can meet your needs tomorrow. Learn about projects in your area at Ameren.com/energyfuture.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, riding down Santa Claus Lane. Blitzen, blitzen, well, here's a reindeer pulling on the rein. Bells are ringing, children sing, all is merry and bright. Hang your stockings and say your prayers, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight.
Daily Show. Welcome back. 10:42, but Mary's in the studio. She is the executive director. I'm getting it all back. See, all the years I missed. You've only been, the longest running segment sponsor on the show. Going back in, local author book fair is going to be on what day?
That's this Saturday, coming Saturday. So we have I think we have 24 authors.
It's such a cool thing.
Yeah, we had somebody who canceled because it was full, and we had someone who canceled, but we have 25 authors. They're going to be there on Saturday, December 6th, from 11 to 1, same time as the open house. So you can, go to one and then go to the other. But it's from 11 to 1, and it is 25 local authors. You can stop by. You can do some Christmas shopping. It's at the Alton Square Mall in the courtyard just outside the library. So you can come. You can meet all these different authors. They're all different genres: children's books, history, self-help, religious, just all kinds of different sci-fi, romance, all different kinds of authors. Meet an author, buy their books, get their books signed. Great chance to support local art writers and also knock some things off your Christmas list for people.
It's totally such a cool thing, and it also gives the library a chance to showcase that you also feature local authors all the time in your section at Hayner Library.
Exactly. Yep. And so you can come take a look at that, and then while you're there, you can pop in the library, take a look at our library of things, get registered for a library card. We got all kinds of stuff going on that day.
Is the escalator working?
No. That's all right.
I just wanted to make sure. But actually, it's important.
That's a good point because depending on where you park, the good thing is it's at 11. It's from 11 to 1, and Penny's is open during those hours. So you can pull and come in through Penny's, do some shopping there, use their elevator if you need it. They also have elevator and escalator if you need it. I would just tell people, especially families that are coming out that next weekend on the 13th for the family holiday, that if you've got strollers, if you've got somebody in a wheelchair, you need to park upstairs and then come in to our programming room that way, because the escalator's been broken since I think May. So always happens right before our summer reading program. So we spend the whole summer carrying things up and down the stairs. So, that's how it goes. So.
Well, I guess. On that, just real quick, is everything else looking good for building stuff? Pretty good feedback?
Yes, we've been getting no, that's great. We've been getting really good feedback from people, and honestly, I do appreciate it, because knowing what people want is half the battle.
It's a team
you
decision.
want to make sure that you're giving people what they want. And so we've had people that have said, hey, have you thought about this building? Have you thought about this site? And I really appreciate that. And I also gives me a chance to tell people we've looked at everything. So if there's an empty school, an empty lot, an empty old business, an empty, something, or like
McKinley
I said,
School is $5,000 a month to heat. I just want to throw that out to people.
I know. And it, again, we come into the reinforcing of the floors and the foundation. So
because books weigh so much.
So even if people say, well, you could still reinforce the floors. We could, but sometimes the foundation has been poured for a specific structure, and then you start adding weight to that, and it compromises the foundation.
You're just better off
so there's all kinds of things to do.
But I love the fact that you're being so transparent. You and the board, everyone is. The trustees are, and I think
it doesn't do us any good not to be.
Yeah.
The whole point is to hopefully build a library for the public. It's a public library, so we do want input. We do want people's opinions and thoughts, and to keep people updated on all that we're doing. Right now, we're in the process. We had interviews getting ready to start interviews for architectural firms. And then the architectural firms will be able to help us, like, hey, this is the site size you need. This is the type of building you need. We'll start doing public engagement. Here's how much it's potentially going to cost. And
here's how much CJ statue should be.
Exactly. And all of those factors go into, can we make this happen? So, because it's not a done deal. We have to start somewhere.
I appreciate, because of that time you and Kevin came on, there was no questionnaire I sent you or anything. I mean, we just kind of just talked about it. And I think that's really cool for the public to know. What else is coming down that we should plug real quick?
Well, like I said, the main things we want to plug are this weekend. We've got our local author book fair on Saturday from 11 to 1. We have our holiday open house at the Genealogy and Local History Library from 11 to 1. And then we have our our holiday program at the Godfrey Chapel at 2:00 on Sunday. And all of those are free. Everyone's welcome to attend all of those. And then the following weekend, we have the kids' holiday party.
And on some of those, seriously, make sure you register, because your guys' events are filling up like
so the one that you need to
crazy.
Register for is the holiday program at Lewis and Clark, because that seats about 200 people.
I bet that sounds awesome.
And it's great acoustics, really good acoustics, and it's just kind of a neat building.
I love the picture of them moving that thing.
That was so much fun to see them move that. That was incredible.
Is so cool.
Incredible.
I think I saw it on your Facebook page.
Yeah, it was really neat.
That's awesome. With that being said, I do just want to point out that I still think the best quote of the year was from Kevin that said, CJ Nasello's studio right there at the New Haven.
I'm just kidding. That's one of the things we're looking at is a maker space.
It's cool though. It's the new way a library is.
It absolutely is.
Believe it or not, and it's really cool that you're in the opportunity now, I think, to do that. And, keep up the great work.
Thank you.
We'll link everything about these upcoming events and your final calls to action, because after that, it's 2026.
And isn't that crazy? It just doesn't feel like it should be.
Wild.
November went by. I can't believe how fast. October felt like it took a long time.
It did.
But November just
after
flew
Halloween
by.
got here, it was just like, boom.
Yep.
Welcome to Christmas.
Yeah, exactly.
And for all of you that did not shop on Friday or on Sunday or Saturday or on today, you have 23 days, because there is nothing that Amazon can do for you during Christmas Eve to get
and
that.
I always tell people, think about subscriptions to things, like a zoo membership or, something that you can go do rather than a thing.
The zoo membership is the coolest gift.
Zoo memberships, Missouri Botanical Gardens, come sign up for a library card.
That's true.
Make a family outing
Shop
to do that.
Alton Main Street Small Business District, and go to Milton, and go see the local authors at the local author book fair, because they're a small business too.
That's
and that's a tough business to self-publish and all of that. Some of them
really
are.
Is.
It really is. Mary, thank you so much as always for stopping by.
Thanks for having us.
We'll take a quick break, and we're going to come back, and I'm actually going to I'm going to play part 2 of our conversation with Madison County Board member Paul Nicolucci right after this on RiverBender.com, Roku TV.